Hey, we're rolling, right? We're rolling? We're good? We're good?
Where is this guy?
He didn't have the text you, did he?
I don't have his number.
Well, he's got mine. He didn't text me. He said he was going to be here any second now. Yeah. Well, maybe you and I, we got the cameras rolling. We got the sound guys here. We don't want to waste their time. Big match tomorrow. Why don't we, just like old times, me and you?
Screw him.
Yeah, we'll tell the fans what it's all about here. Well, fans, tomorrow night, final battle, the biggest event on the Ring of Honor calendar year, comes to you live from the Hammerstein Ballroom for all Honor Club subscribers. A huge grudge match on the way. And with me tonight, I have the franchise Jay Lethal. Jay, always...
What a surprise. Started without me, huh, Ian?
What a surprise, you're late.
We're on my time, Jay.
The world doesn't revolve around you, QT.
My world does revolve around me.
Well, I'm glad we're both here because the fans were anticipating and looking forward to this sit-down with the both of you after the match was made last week. Tomorrow night, a grudge match that everybody's been anticipating. The franchise Jay Lethal QT Marshall final battle. The first question is going to go to Jay Lethal. Jay, you're known as the franchise most days as Ring of Honor World Champion in the title's history. How does it feel to be coming back to Ring of Honor, and why tomorrow night at final battle?
Man, Ian, that's a tough question to answer. What does it feel like to return back to Ring of Honor? I'll try my hardest to answer this question. Everything that I have accomplished up until now, I credit to everything that I've gone through at Ring of Honor. I mean, at the ripe young age of 17, I was in the ring with guys like Samoa Joe, Nigel McGuinness, frickin' Bryan Danielson. I mean, it's unreal. I should have had to pay money out of my pocket for that. But to answer your question one more time, what does it mean? What does it feel like? It feels amazing.
Well, certainly the fans were excited, and a lot of the wrestlers in Ring of Honor were as well, maybe perhaps none more than QT Marshall. QT, you put your hat in the ring immediately when you heard the news of Jay Lethal coming back. But his enthusiasm was not reciprocated. It was not felt in the same way for a match at Final Battle, despite all of your mainstream publicity.
Yeah, disrespectful, huh? Right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty disrespectful, the fact that I extend the invite. Final battle, QT versus Jay Lethal, after all the mainstream publicity that this wave that I'm riding, and bigger fish, right? That's what he said, I think, bigger fish.
Okay, you gotta let me talk on that.
It's true.
I'm not apologizing, but I am sympathetic because, look, there's no nice way to say, I don't want to wrestle you. To hear that, any wrestler, it would sting them inside.
Yeah, which it did.
But that's because you're taking it personal. All I'm trying to say is, if given the opportunity, I want to be back in that title picture, okay? I want to be back on top of Ring of Honor where I once was, and I'd love to be there again. That was where my decision-making was, okay? It was not a personal thing against you where I don't want to step into the ring with QT. I just had my sights set on a bigger goal. And there was no really nice way to say that, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. You take everything so personal. There's no nice way to say, I'd rather wrestle somebody else because I want to get back to the title picture. You didn't even give me time to explain that. You took it as a no, and then you were all pissed off about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, a lot of longtime fans will recall that the two of you have met before. It was about 12 years ago, Survival of the Fittest 2012.
Yeah.
Of course, Jay Lethal, you became a two-time Ring of Honor World Champion. Following that, QT, of course, the neck injury that ensued in that tournament. And it's got to be fulfilling, Jay, for you to return to the Hammerstein. But QT, that neck injury.
Yeah, Ian, Jay's going to sit here and say it's not personal, right? It's not personal. For him, it's all about his profession, right? Being handed everything. When I got to Ring of Honor in 2012, the talk was, Jay Lethal, he's the franchise, he's this, he's that. And literally, you're talking about 17 years old, stuff you should have paid for, and you didn't have to. They handed that to you.
Well, I didn't pay with money, I paid with my body.
Yeah, talk
I
about
paid
pay
with
your
my
body.
time.
Yeah, I'm glad you bring that up, pay with your body, because on October 13th, 2012, that's exactly what I did. You see this scar, Ian? You know all about it.
I do.
6 screws, Jay. That's what had to get put in my neck. October 13th, 2012, Jay. Survival of the fittest. That started this trajectory of my career going the wrong way. This snowball effect, Jay. Right?
Look, yeah.
Discs in my neck. Oh, no, hold on. Listen, you're going to hear me out right now. Discs in my neck that had to get fixed. Not only the physical injury, but the mental injury, Jay. The stress of trying to live up to this God's gift to professional name. that the office coined me because I was supposed to be the future of Ring of Honor, Jay. The mental stress.
Hold on. Guys like my mentor, Samoa Joe, they told me day in and day out that this ain't ballet. And we step in and out of that injured list all the time. So don't blame that on me. Don't blame it on yourself either. Don't use it as a crutch.
It's not a crutch, Jay. It was the truth. This snowball effect. Like I said, the mental stress. I lost all my hair, Jay. Jay, I lost almost everything. I thought my whole career was over. The fact that I was able to at least stay in the wrestling game by opening up a training facility, which finally somebody saw what I always have known has been in me, right? And then I got a little bit of money, Jay, and I've had one of the biggest and greatest glow-ups in professional wrestling, Jay. I'm not bald anymore, Jay. Full head of hair.
One of us is personal for the other.
Of course it's personal, Jay.
It's not personal for me. It's not personal for me, and that in lies the conflict, Ian. That's his whole attitude, okay? And look, did I mean to hurt your neck? It happened in a match that I was in? No, I didn't mean to do it.
And do you care? Do you care, Jay?
What kind of question is that?
Because I care. I care. When I hurt you tomorrow night, I'm gonna care. But you know what?
See that I don't care about. That I don't care about. Was it an eye for an eye, a neck for a neck?
Yeah.
You're gonna try to personally hurt me tomorrow. Is that what this all been leading up to that?
Physically and mentally, Jay.
Hey,
tomorrow night, I'm gonna.
Let's wait for tomorrow. Let's wait.
No.
Please.
Look,
Please,
you don't
please,
gotta
please,
do that.
no,
Don't even put. Oh my God.
Any more questions, Ian?
Oh man.
No.
Good.
Scream.
We need some help, guys. We need some help. Somebody is Sanjay here? Is anybody here? Jay, are you all right?
Oh my God.
Jay, are you okay? Is Jeff? Is that anybody?